Okay, what do you think of the first inaugural gravel burn event?
It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I reckon like about 5 or 6 years ago, this would have been a mountain bike race.
Probably.
Now we're riding it on road bikes.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the post-mortem for stage 4 gravel burn 2025, and what a wonderful flippin' stage it was. It was hard. It was a cloverleaf today, so we're in the same camp again, and there are just so many war stories I don't even know where to begin. It started very fast and hard. I managed to stick with the leading age group all the way until about 30 k's, and then they were just putting in some big shots on some of the hills and climbs, which I couldn't handle. So I dropped back, a couple of us dropped back, we formed our own little group, and then we started working together. We then caught them again at the 80k mark, and that was a water point, so they had stopped for water, and then it was another big climb out from the 80k mark to the 105k mark. It was quite a challenging climb. That a lot of it was into wind, but yeah, it split up a lot, so I was on my own from about, well, basically until the end. There was one or two guys that passed me, including Carl Platt, who passed me at just before the top of the last climb. So unfortunately I couldn't beat him today, but he did have a mechanical. We passed him at the water point at 80 k's. He then passed us going out of New Bethesda, which was the climb out of the 80k mark, and then he got a flat at the top of the climb at around 85 k's, and then he caught me around the 98k mark, just before the top of the climb at 105. So a couple of seconds behind him, or maybe a minute or two at most. But what a flippin' wonderful stage. It was magnificent. The views are insane, and today was exactly the kind of day that I think epitomizes South African gravel. And I'm so glad that I have fat tires on. I don't think I've ever gone down a hill that fast in my entire life. And you're going down at like 70 k's an hour, and you're hitting these little dips, and in the dips are just loose rock. So you really need some fat tires for that, because it's so easy to just bottom out and even come off the bike going at speed. It is relentless. I almost thought that I got another flat. There was a river crossing, and going through it was concreted, but there was like a little hole, and I saw it just before my front wheel hit it, so I jumped hoping I'd clear it, but I just felt my back wheel hit it, but fortunately it seemed to hold. No issues there. I haven't checked the GC yet, but I will put a link up here. And I think I just also want to show you guys what the South African gravel looks like. You'll see these clips here where you've got just these beautiful landscapes. You've got these hard corrugations, loose rock, loose stone. It's got anything and everything. So absolute phenomenal stage. Definitely my favorite. Yesterday I really enjoyed as well, but yesterday I just had a ton of bad luck, so I lost a lot of time yesterday. So today was definitely making up for that. And the weather, it was quite windy, very, very windy. So going out was it was all headwind, and then coming back was quite a bit of cross, some head, and then towards the end towards the end, although it was downhill, was also headwind. But just a wonderful stage. We've got some light cloud cover now, so it's a nice temperature. The sun is hot. There were times where it got very, very hot, and I think heat acclimation would have played a bit of a role for some people. But yeah, other than that, I think just a phenomenal stage. And I'm going to show you guys what it's like when you finish a stage here, all the little touch points that they've thought of just to make it such a special event. Nice going. Sorry, I couldn't hold on. 66. We must be the lightest guys here, apart from Pitcock.
Yeah. Bunch of boys.
Yeah.
Love it, eh?
Yeah. Surrounded by the big boys here. And that is, you arrive, you got people cheering, you get a cold face cloth, you've got Amex recovery, you got a recovery shake there waiting for you. You book your bike in, you go and get yourself a Coke from the bar and a water so you can drink your rehydrate and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, so just phenomenal. Really impressive. Logistics have been very well thought out. But I guess that's what happens when you've been doing this for 20 years and then you sell it to a big company and then start over again, but you take your whole team with you. So I guess we shouldn't be expecting anything less. Obviously out here, connectivity has been an issue. There's only like Wi-Fi by the main tent and then everyone's on it, so it's unreliable. There's quite a few people that have already DNF. Now, how many people do you think have finished, or no, how many people do you think haven't finished so far?
I have no idea.
About 20%.
Really?
Yeah.
20% of the fuel is out.
But remember, they still get to ride, right?
Yeah, but they're DNF. Yeah.
But they're DNF. But what's really nice about this event is obviously we're in the middle of nowhere. So what do you do if you DNF? And what the team have done here is allowed you to carry on, but obviously given your medical concerns, but they'll allow you to carry on so you can ride it easily afterwards. Yeah, I mean, like, I think a lot of people have underestimated 7 days of gravel. If you're rocking up here with 38s, 40s, 42-inch tires, yeah, after today, I think tomorrow, the day after, you're really going to start feeling it. So hence why you need your fat tires. Anyway, that's all from stage 4. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet done so. It really does help this new channel and nudge the algorithm along. And stay tuned for stage 5, which is 143k. It's quite a long one. Quite a bit of tar though, and a big climb at the end. Alright, cheers.